the second half as we rejoin the contest. It's the third quarter. The Raiders go a nickel on this third down. He'll look to throw. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Butker knocks it through.
That's McPherson.
Extends the lead to 20.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. First and 10 now from the 30.
She meant the second half because she just sounds so damn crazy.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Connection made to Shakir. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 16 yards on the play.
I better get a no huddle.
Raiders first. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On first down, here comes Brooks.
You know, boy. Lucky Smith was trying to blow your ass up.
6 yards on the run as we've reached the end of our third quarter.
That's bunk.
Only one quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the third. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 48.
Get him hurt.
To Shakir. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Throwing now on first down. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 34. Finds him over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I'm sure coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On the give, it's
boy.
Brooks. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, he was supposed to be
Me and this bitch killer.
Man, this mug cut off on me again. Shit, I just cut it back on. I think they said it might be because of the wire, like wires might be crossing this shit. Because I asked why I cut off here, but don't cut off in another place. So I was gonna get some spray for this mug, but I don't. They said it might be some wire connections or some shit. A lot of, like you said, a lot of shit going on. Yep, come on, boy. They trying to kill my Bob is what that was.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher, and I could just hear him right now.
Arch Manning having a hard time.
Reverse and put it in drive because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
That's what you're gonna do? That's what you're gonna do? Man,
They still need a bunch here on 4th down.
Man, you put Dobbs over here with them dudes too.
They wanna do bro kill Yr5 low.
Ah, it ain't gonna happen. My boy's on a mission. My boy's on a mission. You put that boy Dobbs over here with the Raiders too. Raiders trying to get nasty. Raiders. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna? What you gonna? What you gonna? What you gonna? What you gonna do? What you gonna? There we go. Thank you.
Intercepted in the end zone. And the Browns, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Isaiah Simmons, you didn't want to come back? Richie, he in his second season. I know Richie very well. I know him from college. Utah.
Now rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the
These
floor.
dudes. These dudes right here, they ain't forgot about the Raiders.
Now we see the Browns offense headed out.
And they want to see who really the top team in the AFC really is, since they talking about them Chiefs. Shit.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
It's all right.
Gotta be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up
They ain't touching that ball no more.
right into some gridlock, and he can only manage a few yards.
They might be mad.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Back to the well again. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Man, how did that dude hold? Because I was staying behind him. He was giving me some block.
So now, partner, gotta reevaluate
That's why they
on this next snap, because
they full of shit.
Back quite a ways. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They'll run here following the penalty. Give them 3 on that run. 3rd and 12 coming up.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
You a fellow franchise player.
Yeah, yes. Old-fashioned franchise player. That's what I am.
Touch pass here, trying to move the chains.
Damn, Henry, he should have been ready.
There to force a small loss.
I get that ball back to him though.
That felt like to me, Kate, that felt
I'm
like
proud of my Browns. Even with all this bull crap going on, game system cutting off on me, man, my Browns still put in work.
Team is on now, and they
I
get
am doing something cool with my franchise mode.
That's good. That's what you're supposed to. That's your universe. You control your universe.
And it'll be Raider football. The Vegas offense getting
That's
set
what
for
I
another
want to
drive
hear.
now.
Because I sure control my universe, whether it's NFL, the NBA, the MLB, the WWE, and that's coming out tomorrow.
Interception last
Oh, look at those. I'm telling them dudes, these dudes, man, they ain't forgot about that Super Bowl.
Big bro.
They ain't forgot about that Super Bowl. The referees and all that bull crap they pulled, they hurt my heart. And now the Carolina Panthers is the defending Super Bowl champs. The Browns trying to get back to the mountaintop like my Kansas City Chiefs.
Trying to throw here out of the
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
the pocket.
Get his ass, Gillette. We're gonna hurt you, boy. We're gonna hurt you, Manny. That's what he did at Texas. He's slippery.
Just fine with him calling his own number.
He be doing that shit at Texas, boy. He's slippery.
Pro roster, try my best making year 2000 roster with Hall of Famers.
Ah, that's what you doing? That's nice. I know you got Ray Lewis on that bad boy. See me, I'm all about going forward in the future with all these youngsters that's coming out of college a year from here or 2 years from now, 3 years from now. That's what I'm about. Makes the game interesting. So all these names you see out here that ain't really a part of the NFL, these is real guys. They just coming from a whole... Oh, come on. They coming out of college and stuff.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options.
I think... see, they trying to make my boy get stacked. Get off of that. Yeah, they ain't gonna stack you up like that. Oh, that was nice. That was nice, Manny. I give you that, boy, because we was trying to kill you. That was real nice. But they know the game over with. They pissed.
A lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
They still got a little time left. They still can come back.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Back out now comes the Browns offense. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. They'll throw to begin this drive.
Man, Johnson, that's another one you dropped, bro. Damn, dude.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Now they'll throw out of the gun.
There you go.
Over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That big body receiver, boy.
I am Houston Texans. I have Steve McNair, Brain Finneran, and Sean Alexander. And in the 2001 draft, I got Michael Vick, Steve Smith, Sir, and Lott.
Look at my boy. Damn, I got to delay a game. Listen, that's what I'm talking about. You did it real. I'll make up for that. My bad, y'all. I was just listening to what my partner was talking about. He got them real Hall of Famers.
After the flag, they've got 3rd and 9 to figure out.
Got them real Hall of Famers for real.
Dropping back to throw.
There we go.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's
You ain't getting that ball back.
45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll cross the 50 and
I gotta make sure I subscribe to your channel too.
Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective.
If I ain't already subscribed to your channel, I'm gonna subscribe to that bad boy.
And they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you can feel it.
Do you turn X Factors off on your franchise mode as well?
Nah, I keep everything on all Madden.
Right at 'em.
Because I can't play unless it's on all Madden.